George of Waco, branding of the Brazos, or branding of the Brazos, Trail Boss, and Longhorn. So you can read that. You see that sign? So what is that talking about? Well, check out this. Has to be the Trail Boss right there. Yeah. Look at that cow right beside him. Pretty big. Alright, let's just take a look. See these longhorns here. With the Trail Boss back there. Alright. As we look to the other side, here's a guy over there who he's trying to get these few strays over here. Looks like get this whole herd back together so they can head across the bridge right there and head on up the Chisholm Trail. So let's walk this thing, take a look. See the other guy there beside the boss, which again is right there. Great detail on that statue. Alright, so let's walk among these. Pretty good sized cows here. Let's take a look at a little detail on this thing. The eye, the ear. Look at the hoof down here. Pretty good. Then you see the brand on it right there. He's got one hoof up in the air. Then there's his tail right there. All right. So you can see they are moving. These two right here, that's buddied up on the trail together. All right. And back here we got a guy running drag, but he's got a couple of cows behind him. So let's go take a look at him on this side. As you can see him there. Look at the details in the rifle, the buckle. Look at the chaps on his legs here. And that's where the rest of his rifle goes. You see he's got a blanket there. Got a horn up there for his firearm. Look at the beard and stuff on his face. The reins, I mean, they look good. Very good detail. The hooves of the horse. And then finally, these last couple of stragglers down here. And again, you can see the brand on them. And then the Chisholm Trail goes on down that way. All right, so here we are down the Riverwalk. You see these ducks here? There's the suspension bridge that we just walked. Right on across. Okay. So we're going to walk this way. And you see that's a regular bridge for car traffic, of course, right there in front of us. But here's the concrete itself. Fairly wide trail to walk. Got some debris in the river here. So them limbs, there's been so much rain and storms and everything washes down. Got a nice brick wall here, rock wall I should say. Pretty tall, I'd say it's probably 8 or 9 feet tall, if I had to guess. This is the traffic bridge that people drive over. Got us a white goose right there, a duck. He's just hanging out, I guess begging for food maybe. He looked like he was a little hungry. Pretty good yourself?
Doing well.
Alright. So, the next thing I want to point out It's not the guy running at us, but this train trestle up here, and in fact there's actually two of them I want to take a look at. Alright, so there's one of the train trestles. Alright, so now we're closer to the, oops.
There's a boat.
Yeah, we're closer to the first trestle here. See how rusted this thing is. And as it runs down through there, you see that boat, houseboat there, pontoon boat on the water. Take a look up underneath this thing. Check that out. Get this one for you. From this point of view. Right through the trees. Alright, pretty neat. Wow, take a look at more debris here in the water. Been a rough year for rain and flooding and everything. But what do you think of that train trestle? Pretty cool, right? All the way across. Alright, let's check out this sign here. It's the side of the first church building in Waco. Hard to read from down here, but that says, near this site about 1850, according to local tradition, worshipers gathered in a simple log house. Here, Methodist minister Joseph P. Sneed delivered a sermon. The house, long since removed, is considered the first Waco church building, and Sneed's followers are credited with founding Waco's first Methodist congregation. Sneed had previously served as a 1900 Methodist preacher with the Mississippi Conference in Louisiana and Arkansas. About 1851, he remained in Texas and died in Milam County in 1881. About 1851, the Methodists erected a frame church at 2nd and Jackson Street, 2 blocks southwest, with Sneed as pastor. That building also served as Sunday school and was later used by both Baptists and Presbyterians. In 1858, the Methodists built a brick church at 3rd and Franklin Streets, 3 blocks west, no longer extant. The congregation moved services back to 2nd and Jackson Streets in 1868 to meet the new Waco Female College, a Methodist institute. In 1879, these Methodists moved to an imposing new structure at 5th and Jackson Streets, 5 blocks southwest. This congregation, known officially as First Methodist Church after 1919, and unofficially as the Mother Church, moved in 1963 to 4901 Cobb's Drive. So they're saying right here in this side or something close to it is where that happened. Over there you can see or hopefully you can, maybe right through. And in there is a water tower. And here is the other train trestle we're getting more up close to. Here, I'll show you all this muck here. Like I said, because of all the floods and everything that's happened. Everything's gone kind of crazy. Alright, so here we go. See that? And let's look at it from this side, right on down. Alright, let's go into this part. Let's look straight up. Alright, pretty cool. Now look at all these roots here running around through there. Absolute ton of those things. And then let's just turn back. Take a look there. And let's go on. Look at this old trestle again from this side. Pretty neat, huh? And there it is with those roots. And here's a shot, sort of both trestles. If you look under the first one, you'll see the second one. Alright, we'll keep moving, see if we can find anything else. We got the tail end of it because this thing was being stupid.